Guys, welcome to another episode of this Chess Puzzles broke Stockfish or broke computers. And today I'm gonna be showing you 5 puzzles as usual. Some that Stockfish actually had problem solving, and some very funny ones, but I think very beneficial towards your calculation skills. And let's take a look at the first position here. Black got 2 queens. White can promote their queen, but queen d5 comes with check, and I think black might actually win the game. So here, white have an absolutely insane move, and this move is queen sacrifice. The point is now king has to take, and we play e8 queen. Now if b5, queen e8 is a checkmate, so king has to move, and now we play queen a8, king b5, knight c7. And now queen of course takes, and we play a4, attacking the king. King goes to c4, queen g8, and now king d5. And it looks like if we take the queen, we actually allow black to escape, but there is a small nuance. As I said, it's not so easy. It's not all over until it's all over. White play a very quiet in c2. But you're asking, Romka, are you out of your mind? Queen g8? What's coming next? e4. No defense. There is no defense from b3 checkmate. g2, b3 is a checkmate. And now we move on to the next puzzle. And this one, I encourage you to solve. This one is very easy, but I think, this type of ideas might occur in your game. Look at your bishop on b2, look at your knight on f5, and look at your queen on d2. We really want to set up threats against this g7 pawn. And what's the best way to do it? The best way to do it is to play, pause the video and try to solve it. I'm showing you the solution in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Queen h6. The idea is if g takes h6, knight h6 is a checkmate because bishop is just insanely strong, and knight gives a check from h6. So bishop goes to f6, and now we play bishop takes f6. The idea is now e takes f5, queen g7, knight f6, queen g7, and now g takes h6, knight h6 is a checkmate. We move on to the third puzzle, and this one is quite interesting. So here our idea is to bring rook to g3 and checkmate on h2, but if we do it immediately, rook a1, skittish. Rook g1, and it looks like, alright, this rook is still coming, but no, rook a2. And black are actually winning. Black are winning because every single pawn of white is falling. Because now if rook g3, rook f2, it's all over. What is going on? Why this stop shows up? Okay, so, and if rook a7 here, it is a stalemate. So white gotta do something else. They play rook a8. The idea is now if rook a7 here, rook h8, rook h7, rook h7 is the check. So instead of rook a7, of course, black play rook h6. And now this rook is not on time to go to a7. Skittish, skittish, skittish. And now rook h3 is unstoppable. F take g3, f take g3 is a checkmate. And we move on to puzzle number 4. And this one is actually very interesting. So here it looks like it's actually a draw, because look, the bishop is insane. B pawn, C pawn, B2, our king is basically unmovable, but there is a nuance. The idea of ours, actually, write down in the comment what the idea is. And if you get it right, man, you're the best. So the idea here, have you written the comment yet? The idea here is to bring this king all the way to h1 and then capture this bishop and promote the pawn. And why do exactly that? So they move around and they chase the king down the board. They chase the king down the board because every other piece is basically unmovable. Queen f3, queen f3, queen f2, and now queen goes finally to a6. King is on h1. So here, by the way, we don't play queen f2 due to stalemate. So we go back, now we take, pawn promotes, and white then captures this, and wins the game. And the last puzzle for today is wild. And here I would encourage you to calculate. Use your brain here, guys, please. Because this is insane. First of all, the first move is easy. You play king a1. But what happens next? The problem is here black got two moves. Queen a1, queen a2. That's the only move they have. But the problem is here. Many of you said, yes, we just pushed the pawn. Yes, we're moving towards the win. I told you to freaking calculate, you bozos. Now it's a draw. Yes, you're trying to promote, you think you're smart. But now the problem is once your knight gets to a5, queen protects rook on b3. And that's where you are like, oh no, I'm such an idiot. Because I should have played h3, and this move is brilliant. The point is, we're using one crucial tempo, and once we promote the same way, knight comes on b3. But the problem is, wait, knight a4, queen a2, knight b6, queen a1, knight c4, queen a2, knight a5, this knight b3, checkmate. But in that position, actually I showed you wrong, so I was an idiot as well. So you first gotta take this one, then you gotta go back, then you gotta go back. Wait, I'm an idiot. Queen a2, knight b7, c4, knight... Wait, okay, we can just move back and forth because yes, now it's on time. Knight b3 now is not possible, while h3 was crucial. And whoever found, let me know in the comments because you're geniuses. And as you might see, I'm not a genius, I'm an idiot. I thought, you know, that white are actually just taking on b3 and win the game, but they respond on c4. I'm blind as well. Oh my goodness. But hope you enjoyed this episode. I'll see you in the next one next week. Once again, let me know any puzzles you might have. See you soon. Bye bye.